Earlier in the year, the federal government made a promise to expand on the transmission network with the commissioning of over 100 projects by the Transmission Company of Nigeria. With the commissioning and continuing construction of some of these projects now in full swing, the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, is also putting measures in place to ensure it expands on existing capacity. The company has scaled up capacity at the Alagmo-Ikoyi transmission substation from 132 kVA to 330 kVA, while also reconstructing the foundation of the station, which was initially caving in due to the terrain and age of the station. Let's take a listen to how Infrastructure Weekly's visits to the site went.
With the oft-stated commitment to enhanced power supply by the federal government no longer news, on the target of expanding the nation's transmission grid to over 10,000 megawatts at the first instance, the federal government has not only embarked on an aggressive development and delivery of projects within the power sector, but also enhancement of capacity. This rationale is behind the rehabilitation and upgrading of the Alabon transmission substation, which had long existed to serve the people on the Lagos Island, especially Ikoyi and its environs. The substation, located in a swampy area within Alabo, better known for its security establishments in years past, was caving in until the intervention of the federal government with the advent of the Buhari administration. According to the power control specialist for the station, Emmanuel Ejie, the new work done on the station has helped in making his job easier and made it possible for customers within the service area to get better supply.
The system operation become very easy. We now have the HMI for the operation, unlike before. Through the system we just operate normally. Unlike before, it's more difficult. You have to go to switchyard to cast on switching. With this HMI, from here with the computer, you can operate it so easy. Everything just works smoothly. HMI is a system whereby we use the computer to operate the system instead of manual operation.
The Assistant General Manager, Transmission, Jude Madu, who took Infrastructure Weekly around the station, explained the works done on it this way.
Here in our Alagbo TS, we used to have a 2x66 MVA transformer. Because of the structure we had in the past, it was caving in. So we had to rebuild this place. And that afforded us the opportunity to increase the capacity of the station from initial 2x66. We now have 2x66, 2x60, and one Mobitra 60 MVA. So all these new addition increase the capacity of the station, and it ensures stability of power supply to our consumers, especially the Eco Distribution Company. And in addition to that, we have a redundancy now, and we can be able to accommodate more load from our customers. And there is also network to also match the load requirement of the consumers.
He added that this has helped in enhancing stability of supply to customers within the area. He said the company now has complete confidence in what it has installed in the substation, including enhanced safety for its personnel.
The new structure, it also improved on the safety of the personnel and also the equipment. Before, we were afraid because of the structures we are caving in. But now, with the new structure, we don't have that fear again. And also, the equipments we have, they've been installed as new equipment. It's no longer the ones that we've been using, that some of them lasted like 20 years. But now, the new equipment will ensure also safety of the personnel and also the other equipments around.
He also took Infrastructure Weekly through what he described as regeneration of some of its older equipment.
This is a transformer, this 66 MVA transformer. We have this plant here. This is called regeneration plant. Normally what we do from time to time, we bring in regeneration plant to renew the transformer oil in that transformer. Like this one now, you can see the pipes are connected. So the essence of bringing this plant is to renew the oil in that transformer to bring it is as if it's a new oil, because after operation the oil will start degrading. So the essence of this machine is to bring the oil to normal operational efficiency.
He added that the new work has ensured that the station is no longer restricted in its operation, but is now a versatile and efficient transmission station.
This is one of the new transformers added to the station. It ensures we get a maximum supply from Aja sub-region. That is where we get 300 kV supply to this transformer. With this now, we have enough load for the other transformer, 132 kV transformers. We are no longer restricted in terms of the supply we have here. So behind it is the GIS. That's another new structure we have.
He said transmitting power to customers within the Lagos Island and its environs now has stable power is reality, and commended the federal government for its confidence reposed in the organization and its will to invest money in the station.
The traffic